Alright, so I want to share with you, the kids are actually playing, we're learning about habitats, and over here from Safari Limited we have this gorgeous, all these animals, and I want to show you how they kind of mix their block play with their animal play, and I have to say they did it quite brilliantly. The first thing that they wanted to do was kind of set up a drive-through. So as you could see, literally drive-through, they have the train ride, they put the little people in the caboose, and they can kind of take a train ride and see all the different habitats. So over here they made the wild animals, over here they made the aquatic water type of animals, and over here they have the tamer wild animals. So the way they sorted it and organized it, quite brilliant. I am going to leave a link to the train below, and this is actually a different set, so I'm going to leave the link to both, just in case your kids love to play and use their imagination. So let's take this all habitat by habitat, and you'll see how they kind of use their imaginations to help, with their play. So the first thing we have here, let's go with the tamer wild animals. They have the giraffe. As you can see, they built a tree, which I thought was quite, smart of them. The tree is taller, and the giraffe can actually reach his neck up. The camel doesn't really drink or eat, so they just chose to have him roaming around because, hey, that's what camels do when they're in the desert, is roam around. So I thought that was very clever on their part. The next thing we have the zebra. He's just munching on some grass that's low to the ground and quite edible and easy for him to eat. And then over here we have the elephant, who they like the idea of his trunk. They made a little, water table for him, and the elephant can go and enjoy his, water. So that was another cute thing they did. Now over here, let's get all the way to the aquatic animals. Oh, well, looks like the rhinoceros accidentally fell down, but the rhinoceros was, I don't know, they kind of made him on a wave. I guess that was their imagination, so they enjoyed that very much so. The alligator, he's in the water hanging out, and we have over here the hippopotamus, again, just enjoying the water. A few things I want to point out how clever they did. First of all, they added these as little waves. As you can see a little bit closer, these are little waves. They added, more waves here, and the bottom they actually filled it up with blue blocks. I'm going to leave the links to all these blocks below, because right over in this section alone we have two separate sets of blocks, and quite frankly I think they're great. So they use these blocks as kind of to make it, water-like and real. And my personal favorite habitat that they actually use their imagination is the wild animals over here. And let me just zoom in a little bit for you, because there's a lot going on, and they really did a lot of wonderful things. So over here we have the gorilla, and he's on top of the mountain. He's pounding rocks. He's just having fun. Then over here, it's a little bit dark. I apologize, but as you could see, it has to be dark, because over here, I'll just bring him up close so you could see. Here is the polar bear. And the polar bear, they actually snuck him in a, they built a little cave. So he's actually in hibernation right now. And then we go to the last part of it over there, and that is one of my favorite parts, because as you could see, they put the lion, the king of the jungle, on top, and he's actually attacking his predators. They use the little, these are called centimeter blocks if you're interested. They use these little centimeter blocks as meat, and the lion is actually attacking the meat, and hey, that's the sun in the real jungle. So I thought that was a very, very clever idea. So as you could see it, they really took their knowledge of animals, and they built this whole interactive habitat that they created. And again, the one thing that I told the kids before they did anything is that look at each animal individually and pick something special about him, something unique. Obviously it goes by age level. And then just do something special with it. So as the people are driving through on their little safari tour, they actually get a glimpse of all these wonderful animals. And I thought it was very clever on the kids' part, and they learned something new. And you know what? Who doesn't love to learn while playing with blocks and animals? So I'm definitely going to leave the links to these animals below. I'm going to put something special we learned about them. I'm going to write a blog post, leave that link below as well. And if you want to see more of how we use animals and block play, well, please subscribe to my YouTube channel below, because I have a whole lot more coming. And, when the kids are happy and the kids are playing, they're learning. So happy playing, and may your kids also have a wonderful time playing and learning together.